Welcome to Prevention Leaders Podcast with Dave Closson, your source for insights into the world of substance misuse prevention. Each episode, Dave brings you the latest strategies, expert discussions, and real-life success stories designed to empower your work and inspire impactful change. Whether you're a prevention professional, community advocate, or simply passionate about making a difference, this podcast will keep you informed and motivated. Get ready to lead with a confidence that drives lasting results. Let's lead the change together.
Hello, everyone. Dave Closson here, and I am thrilled to kick off this mini-series with an introduction to the core principles of prevention. So whether you're new to the field or looking to refresh your knowledge, this episode will set the stage for understanding prevention's essential concepts and strategies. Let's break down the core principles of prevention, starting with the three levels you'll often hear about: primary, secondary, and tertiary prevention. A primary prevention is proactive. It aims to prevent problems before they ever start. Imagine teaching students about the dangers of substance misuse or promoting healthy coping strategies in schools before risky behaviors emerge. The focus here is education and awareness. Now, secondary prevention comes into play when early warning signs appear. This level is about the early intervention, like providing mental health screenings or targeted support for at-risk youth who may be showing early signs of substance use. Tertiary prevention is about long-term care and recovery. It focuses on minimizing harm and preventing further negative impacts once an issue has fully developed, like treatment programs, ongoing counseling, and recovery support systems. Now, these levels aren't meant to operate in isolation. They work best when layered together. Think of it as a coordinated safety net. Primary prevention lays the foundation. Secondary prevention catches emerging issues early, and tertiary prevention provides essential long-term support. Consider a real-world example. A school district might offer primary prevention through student wellness programs focused on emotional regulation and drug education. If early signs of stress or risky behavior surface, they would introduce secondary interventions like mentoring groups or peer support programs. For students struggling with substance misuse, the tertiary level might involve referrals to counseling or local treatment resources. Each level strengthens the next, creating a comprehensive prevention system that not only addresses substance misuse, but also builds resilience in individuals and communities. So why is a comprehensive prevention approach essential? Because no single strategy is enough on its own. Prevention is most effective when it tackles multiple layers of influence and risk. So let's explore just a few practical ways you can apply this concept. The individual level, start with personal education. This might involve workshops for youth on healthy decision-making or equipping families with communication skills around substance use. Community level, engage schools, local organizations, and faith-based groups in prevention efforts. This could include community awareness campaigns or neighborhood events that promote wellness. Policy level, prevention also happens through policies and systems. For example, policies that limit youth access to alcohol or advocate for mental health funding are essential components of a comprehensive approach. So you might be wondering, how can you take action right now? Map out resources. Identify existing prevention resources in your community and how they align with primary, secondary, and tertiary efforts. And fill in the gaps. Ask yourself, are all three levels being addressed? If not, what partnerships could you build? Measure impact. Track both short-term wins, like increased school attendance after introducing wellness workshops, and long-term outcomes like reduced substance misuse rates over time. Comprehensive prevention doesn't mean doing everything alone. It's about leveraging partnerships and building systems that support prevention at every level. So now, let's talk about prevention models and frameworks, the tools that give us structure and clarity when designing our strategies. So here are 3 foundational models you should know. 1, the public health model. This model emphasizes identifying risk factors that contribute to substance misuse, like trauma or peer pressure, while also building protective factors, like positive role models and life skills. It's data-driven and helps communities prioritize strategies that address both sides of the equation. The Social-Ecological Model. This one recognizes that prevention happens across multiple layers of influence, from individual behaviors to relationships, communities, and policies. It encourages strategies that address the full spectrum of impact. Think youth mentoring programs at the personal level while advocating for policy change at the societal level. And 3, the Strategic Prevention Framework, or SPIF. The SPIF offers a step-by-step process for effective prevention work. It involves assessment, identify the needs and challenges in your community, and capacity building, equipping stakeholders with the tools and knowledge that they need, and then planning, developing data-informed strategies and setting goals, and implementation. Put those strategies into action. Then evaluation, continuously assessing progress and making adjustments. A key takeaway: effective prevention work requires being intentional and evidence-based. These models remind us to avoid assumptions and instead rely on data, community input, and proven strategies to drive impact. If you're working on a new initiative, consider how these models can guide your next steps. Could you collaborate with a local health department to access more data? Could you integrate protective factor education into your youth programs? These are the types of shifts that lead to real, measurable change. And we want to hear from you. What prevention strategies or frameworks have you found most effective in your work? Share your thoughts, your questions, or success stories with us on social media, or drop me an email. Let's keep this conversation going because prevention is better together. Now, today in this mini episode, we touched on the 3 levels of prevention, why a comprehensive approach is essential, and the foundational models that guide our work. These principles form the bedrock of effective prevention efforts, setting us up for success and addressing complex challenges like substance misuse. Next time, we'll outline the essential steps for crafting a cohesive prevention plan, explain why community input and data-driven decisions are critical, and share inspiring examples of successful frameworks from communities across the country. Don't miss it. And remember, prevention is better together, and every effort you make does contribute to a healthier, stronger community.
Thank you for listening to the Prevention Leaders Podcast with Dave Closson. Since prevention is better together, make sure you click the subscribe button and share this and other episodes with a friend. If you have a topic idea or guest suggestion, follow us on social media or email us at info@preventionleaders.com.